how can you become a happier person? Hello and welcome to another edition of Shine 365, where our job is to help you lead a better life. Is it money, power, and fame that brings happiness, or is it something completely different? Today we'll be reviewing an article by Inc. magazine entitled "This 80-Year-Old Harvard Study Reveals a Surprising Secret About Friendship and Happiness" by Jeff Hayden. The author says, "I realized that all of my friends at work were work friends, not friends. According to a multi-generational Harvard study that Inc. colleague Bill Murphy Jr. has done a lot of research on, friends can make a huge difference on happiness. Researchers spent decades studying 3 generations of people, and what did they find? The clearest message," says Robert J. Waldinger, the current head of the study, "that we get from this 75-year study is this: good relationships keep us happier and healthier, period." 75 years, hundreds of participants. And what did they find? They found that relationships make us happy. If you're surrounded by many people, those who are central in the network, meaning your close friends, you're more likely to become happy in the future. A friend who lives within a mile and who becomes happy increases the probability that you will be happy by 25%. The farther away the friend lives, and the more time passes during which they live farther away, the less happy you will be as a result of their happiness. Add it all up, and here's the lesson. Happiness is directly related to friend relationships and how close you live to your friends. Now, I live on an island, and it's very interesting to see if a friend moves off the island, chances are I won't see them for a very long time, and it is a big thing. In some ways, it's a bit devastating because my friends are leaving the island, and I don't want them to leave, but that happens. And hopefully, I'll find new friends. Not that they could ever take their place, but new friends nonetheless. So is there a difference between your work friends and your friends outside of work? Yes, there is. Even though you at least used to spend considerable time in close proximity to your work friends every day, the close proximity of work friends doesn't necessarily make you happier. There is a difference between work friends and friend friends. In short, work friends are still just work friends. And deep inside, you know it. According to research conducted by the Health Resources and Services Administration, 40% of Americans say they sometimes or always feel their social relationships are not meaningful. 20% say they are lonely or socially isolated, and 28% of older adults live alone completely. That matches up with a 2018 study conducted by Cigna that found only half of Americans say they have meaningful in-person social interactions on a daily basis. And that was even more true for people born in the late 90s, the Z generation. Make your close friends happier, and you will be happier too. It's going to rub off. When my wife and I took a trip with some friends, and we took them to a place they had never been, and their eyes lit up and they were really happy to be there, it obviously had an effect on myself and my wife. We were much happier. It was amazing exploring a new place with them. We were showing them something that they hadn't seen, and it improved our lives as well as improving their lives. Happy people like to associate with happy people. But the effect isn't just correlated. The research shows it's also causal. When a close friend is happier, you will feel happier. So make it a win-win situation. Help a close friend feel happier. Do something kind for them. Say something kind to them. Volunteer to help. Help them, and you will feel happier. Not only will you enjoy seeing them feel happier, since giving is often just as fulfilling for the giver as for the recipient. And science proves this. Their happiness will make you happier. And I'm going to expand this even further. I'm going to say that if you help make anyone in your vicinity, whether you know them or not, if you help anyone in your vicinity be happier, you will be happier yourself. And another scientific study along the same lines found that those who volunteer, those that spend some of their time helping other people, helping organizations that they feel are meaningful, that brings them happiness. Giving their time and effort into a worthy cause, helping other people, seeing how your volunteer efforts are helping people and lighting up their eyes and bringing smiles to their face, brings you happiness as well. By helping others, you are helping yourself. There's no getting around that. When you bring a smile to someone else's face, you're bringing a smile to your own face, and that is a great thing. I hope you've learned some things from this Harvard study. It does go into greater detail. You may want to look it up and look into it further. Please leave a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you next time on Shine 365.